Right, I had a guy on YouTube the other day left a comment that PCP'S are the future of air guns and springers are dead dinosaur, etc. So I thought I would bring out this today. You can see that as my Air Arms TX200 Hunter carbine, which is a spring piston air rifle, and that is my 65-yard range. 65 yards is way beyond what most people shoot with an air rifle. To be fair, that's the kind of distance you'd be shooting with a rimfire. But I just thought I'd bring my phone out and get one take of me basically hitting the targets out to 65 yards. So I'm going to try and set this phone up here. Not sure if this is going to work totally. There we go, right. Check this. Can you see that? Yeah, I think you can see that, right. So here it goes. Right. Now I won't cut it in between. I'll leave as is. So you can see the accuracy. Hopefully my phone is not going to fall off because I've got a balance on the gate where the phone is. Right, so the first target is out of 15 yards. Shit, there goes the phone. Alright, back for round two. This time someone else holding the camera. Right, so I'll do one shot on each range. And you'll get the gist. Right. This is 25 yards. This is out to 35 yards. Hang on, I'll put it up first. Let's use the flip up wrap. Down straight away, 45 yards. Which is usually pretty much most people's maximum range, which is the squirrel just behind it. Now the target's not up on that, so what I might do is have to reset it, which is the bottom one. You'll hear it anyway. There you go. 45 yards. 55 yards now, which is the crow. At the back. Again, that one's not reset, so I'm going to have to reset that. I missed that one. Reset at 55 yards. That's a 30mm disc that I'm hitting there. Sorry, that's 55 yards there, 30mm disc at 55 yards. And then lastly but not leastly, right out at 65 yards, I've got a 40mm disc right up on the top of the bank. There you go. 65 yards. Thanks, babe, for help. Right, that is a spring piston air rifle. Easily as accurate as any PCP, as you've just seen there. No breaks in between. Oh, I missed one shot at 55 yards. I'm not quibbling, there's a bit of a breeze. You know, it's ridiculously accurate. You can't get any more accurate than that, to be honest. No hassle of dive tanks, you know, pumps or anything like that. It just is what it is. It's a workhorse, really. But I mean, that said, I'm not slating PCPs. I use PCPs all the time. You know, so I turn the camera. I use PCPs all the time. HW100. I've got a BSA R10 and an Air Arms S510, the twin cylinder one, which I'm not that keen on, but we'll get into that another day. I personally think Air Arms, you know, they make one of the best rifles in the world. Certainly when it comes to a spring piston air rifle. I mean, that not only does it look the bollocks, the accuracy is just spot on. Can't fault it every single time. It's just, you know, the shot goes exactly where you want it to go. I mean, that's not even tuned. That's out of the box as well. So it's not had any tuning done to it whatsoever. That's just basically a stock gun off the shelf, straight out of the box. That's what you get, and that's how it performs. Absolutely spot on. To be fair, I mean, even at that range, 65 yards, there's not many PCPs that you can shoot out to that distance. So for the money, I think it's a great gun. And it was just really sort of prove a point that spring piston air rifles, if you're an air rifle enthusiast, and they do have a place, personally, I think, in any top 10. There's plenty of PCPs out there, I think, that are nowhere near as good as this spring piston rifle. I'm not going to get into naming them because there's too many of them, but loads of the cheaper makes, you know, Gammo and you know, sort of Hatsan, various makes like that. I mean, they're alright, they are budget rifles, but right, the distance I shot this rabbit from my top window up here overlooks the field. It was at my 45-yard marker, so we're probably, I suppose, from here looking at about 55-60 yards. I don't think I can zoom in to get it. I'm going to see if I can. Oh, by the way, this is my rangefinder. So we'll see if this works.
What is this? I'm going to shoot outside. You alright? Oh, it does shoot outside.
There we go.
You right. That. No, I'm shooting outside.
Let's have a look.
I mean, no,
61 yards, I think. You just make out the rabbit laying on the floor, that's what I'm pointing at there. Sorry about my shaky hands. I'm going to go out and have a look at him. That was a clean headshot from 60 yards. Right, there's the top window of the house. Absolutely there. It's down my shooting range. It's actually cluttered at the moment with building materials. I'll show you where he was. At 61 yards. .61 yards, I think that's a pretty decent shot. Not quite sure where I got him. It looks to be a clear headshot, to be fair. Let's have a look. See the brain goo on his hair. Yeah, pretty good shot, pretty good headshot. I think it's probably one of the longest shots I've had